Welcome to Sugar Daddy's podcast, where we get real about love, money, and everything in between. I'm your host, Namon Jones, here with my co-host, Diopla Sample. What's up, D?
What's going on, Namon?
Man, they say love don't cost a thing, but what about companionship?
Hey, man, we just two grown-ass men having real talk, making real connections.
Welcome to Sugar Daddy's podcast. That's right, Sugar Daddy's with a Z. I am your host, Big Daddy. I'm here with my main man.
I am magnificent. Yes, I am.
My main man. What's going on, man?
Man, I'm good, man. How about you?
Man, I can't complain, Doc.
I know it, man.
We got
It's been a crazy week, man.
Oh, man, a real crazy week, man. A lot of things happening, a lot of stuff going on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We had assassinations and stuff, man. It's been crazy. But, you know, the sad thing about what's been going on is opinions that's costing lives, opinions that's costing jobs, opinions that's costing breakups over one's opinion. So I want to kind of dive into that a little bit, right? When your opinion about something becomes your truth, and because it's your truth, you elevate your opinion in every scenario, business relationship, personal relationship, etc. But you elevate your opinion because that's your truth. Yeah, whether it's what I believe in, sugar baby, whatever my thoughts and my beliefs are, become my opinion. And then because it's my opinion, it costs me. So we were talking about what was going on this week.
Yeah, well, let me say this. And I know we're shooting the episode, but I specifically want to know your opinion of what he just said about when your opinion costs you the relationship. Put it in the comments, but I'm gonna tell you
because it's your
mine.
truth.
That's right.
Perception is reality.
So I'm gonna tell you mine. I don't think it's always a bad thing to have an opinion.
Never. I don't think it
And I don't think when we say cost you the relationship, it's always a bad thing. Okay? Because sometimes when things don't align, there's friction, there's chaos, there's confusion, and it'll always be there because you have your opinion, that person have their opinion. However, one thing bridges the gap. One word will bridge that gap. Mm-hmm. You know what that word is?
I got an idea of what you're going to say.
It's one word.
Yeah. I have an idea.
You want me to tell you?
Yeah.
Respect. Respect, because you may not agree with me, and that's okay. That's my opinion. Right. I may not agree with you, but if we respect each other's opinions, it won't cost us the relationship.
Well, but what if it does, though? Because at a certain point, even if you don't agree, you will have to come to some consensus. Because guess what? You're not going to want the situation to keep allowing itself to manifest if you don't agree with it. If they do agree with it, they want it to continue to manifest. So at a certain point, even if you agree to disagree, it's going to manifest itself again, right? So, but watch this, though. We live in a society, whether it's political, one's belief could cost you your life.
Ooh.
I believe blacks shouldn't do this. I believe LGBTQ plus gender shouldn't do this. I believe a woman shouldn't have the right to do this with her body. I believe. That's their opinions. They go out and speak about it, cause division. What happens? Death happens, riot happens, consequence, all these things happen. Let's take it to relationships. We want a podcast about sugar daddies. Let's take it to there. When you're in a sugar baby, sugar daddy relationship, if I have an opinion about you shouldn't be talking to that dude, most traditional men we know think that mindset, right? So watch this. What happens when we can't agree that you shouldn't be having a conversation with this dude because of XYZ for whatever the case is, and we can't agree? What happens?
Okay, but now I just thought about something. Like, what if my opinion not only costing me the relationship, but it costs me other relationships.
Oh, business.
And
Shannon,
it caused me to have to lose based on my belief or my opinion, because opinion is based on belief.
Your
What
opinion.
you believe. Watch this. A person can believe that smoking cigarettes don't cause cancer, yet they continue to smoke, right?
even when the facts show you that it causes cancer.
So my point for saying what I'm saying is, and it could be these motherfuckers too.
I'm sure.
But my point for saying this
But not
is that,
these.
but my point for saying is, people can get caught up in the fact of holding on to an opinion so much so that they fight for their rights to it. And I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. I am saying count the cost. Because you could lose your life. No, listen.
Yeah, for
even in
sure.
sugar baby, sugar daddy relationship, because you never know, a sugar baby could possibly be toxic, or a sugar daddy. That can happen.
Okay, so I'm glad you brought that up. Because in oftentimes when you can't agree, and oftentimes when your opinion is greater than the relationship, some of it is ego, the whole nine, toxicity sets in. How do you handle D? I'm just curious because I want to talk a little bit about that. When not only before it costs you, the toxic part come in. Now you talking to each other in a kind of way, shit get little. I mean,
Well, let me say this. For me, I haven't arrived. I'm not even for the sit up and act like I'm an expert in that area, because I have, because I can get, no, seriously. See, that's some bullshit. See, I can get triggered and my mouth get loose in that motherfucker. And I'm sure most of you can relate to what I'm saying as well. But it don't make it right.
No.
Now, I would say this, and you know my heart, because, that's why I say every person, if you got an anger problem, go get some help, man.
For sure.
Go see a therapist, talk to somebody, because goddamn,
helps.
I have to.
It
I
helps
have
when you
to.
got all these different opinions too.
You know-
And you know what? I'm so glad you said that. Because you were just speaking a few seconds ago about when you agree to disagree. And it still causes discord because one's opinion is being prevalent over the relationship.
Well,
right?
wait a minute, hold up. What if I say I'm a Republican?
And I'm a Democrat. But that's the point. Hold on, but stay right there. That's why you go get help. Because guess what? If it's real, if it's a real relationship, sugar baby, sugar daddy, because it's a relationship, if it's a real traditional
right.
relationship, whatever it is, if it's really, really real, it doesn't give me a license to talk to you any kind of fucking way when I get mad.
That's right.
It don't give you no license to cuss me out. It definitely don't give you no license to put hands on or none of that kind of shit. But watch this. It's okay for opposites to
I haven't arrived.
agree. Right? Yeah. So, but watch this. You made a great point.
Yeah.
Get help. If you really
Yes.
care about the fucking relationship, watch this.
Yes.
Watch this. If you care about the relationship and you can't agree, go get a mediator to help you get through it.
Somebody you respect.
Somebody
that's gonna be
but that's
watch
gonna
it.
have
If you're a
unbiased
couple-
opinion.
If you're a couple, you should have a couple, not a man or a woman per se, individual. No, in my opinion. Okay, if you're a couple seeking help, you should have a couple counseling you.
So this is wonderful because we're talking about opinions. And I'm glad D said this is opinion because and it's okay. I think that a single man can do it or a single woman can do it. Why? I've had success in it. The key to therapy for real, it ain't really about a couple or a man or a woman. You know what it's really about? It's about the two people that go to the damn counselor. Man, be truthful. If you go to any counselor, whether it's a couples counselor, an individual, if you simply just tell the truth.
That's right.
That's it. If you tell the truth and you go in with an open mind that you really want to build the relationship and that you want to really get out of, y'all on the same damn team. So tell Tell your shit, let that other person tell theirs, and watch the magic work. If you really care about one another. When it's bullshit, that's when it don't work. That's when it's, oh, we gotta have a man and a woman there. We gotta have a couple. No, yo.
Well, no.
Third party.
That's bullshit. Hold up. It's not bullshit. This is what it is.
What do you mean?
The reason I say it's a couple is because if you got a man sitting in front of you, he only gonna speak from the standpoint of being who he is. And you and your spouse or your significant other is sitting there. If you got a woman just by herself, she only gonna speak based on being a woman. So I say you get balance when you got two people counseling a couple.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. So
No, I don't,
I'm not saying that you can have one person. Wait,
so let me speak to that. I don't disagree with you. However, I still believe that you don't have to have it to be successful.
Yeah,
because, hold on. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why.
You didn't let me finish. I was saying, I'm getting ready to say that. I'm not saying that one person can't. You said it. If you be honest and open, somebody, it was one person, so that's how validating. But okay, but go ahead, because I don't want it to seem like I'm saying something against my partner, even though I might not agree with every motherfucking thing you say in the beginning. Anyway,
this is amazing.
Okay, my bad.
This amazing. Hey, listen, I fucking love this. Now, this is why this is healthy conversation. Me and my brother here, we have a lot of different topics. He agree on some stuff we don't. That's why this is a great topic for what we're talking about now. This is real shit, and it happens in real conversations with real relationships, right? So watch this. The part that I'm disagreeing on, it can be a male by himself, it could be a female by herself, or it can be a couple. That's the only part. And here's why. I don't believe that if it's a female counselor or a male counselor that they're going to take a male or a female approach. I don't believe that. I think they take an approach of counseling. What their profession is in. They're going to analyze a situation and take a non-biased approach. That's why it got to be not only a licensed counselor, someone that's trustworthy, someone who has a great name, someone who ain't going to take bullshit from the man or the woman, who going to tell it like it is and be straight up. In counseling, what works for real, it don't matter who if you go to a licensed therapist, it don't matter if it's a couple, in my opinion. It don't matter if it's a couple or not. What matters, you got to show up and tell the fucking truth. You got to show up and say what's on your mind and your heart, what's on your partner's mind and your heart. Come to a fucking solution. And guess what? You ain't going to resolve it in one session, overnight, or nothing like that. You learn how to deal with conflict even when you disagree. Watch this. To keep the relationship.
Come on, preacher.
To keep the relationship. So you don't do what? You don't lose. Because what we're talking about is the consequences when the truth really fucking hurts. When you got an opinion and it costs you something. Yesterday, this guy gets murdered from having an opinion about how he felt. Freedom of speech. He got the right to feel that way. Yeah, it pissed some people off, but it cost him. That's the point I'm making.
It did cost him. It did cost him. But then let me say this. And motherfuckers probably gonna get so upset with me when I say this, but I don't give two fucks. I actually honor him. You know why?
I don't know why.
You ain't got to. Because he stood up for whatever the fuck he believed he died for.
Oh, from that perspective, yes.
You got that right. That's my point.
Yeah, you're
I'm
right.
not
You're
saying,
not wrong.
I'm not saying I believe in him. Because
you're right.
What I'm saying is he died for something he believed in. Mm-hmm. And I'm wired just like that.
Here's the thing.
All these coward motherfuckers, man.
Here's the thing. Yeah, I agree with what you said in the terms that he died for what he believed. Check it out.
Okay.
He lost his life for what he believed in and what was his opinion. I rock with that because it cost him. Watch this. He, in the minds of the people who killed him, in the minds of many others, believed that he spewed hate and all those things. Go watch him. I don't want to take an approach. I don't want to give my opinion on that because that's not what we're talking about tonight. I want to get political, okay? However, let's flip it back some 40, 50 years ago, and we had our brothers like Malcolm who lost their life for what they believed in,
Believe
and
in
Martin
it.
who lost their life for what they
You
believed
believe
in,
in it.
and it was government driven. Whether they believed in they were telling their truth or not, it was their opinion, and they fought for it and they died for it. It cost them.
But wait a minute. You got a whole bunch more. So watch this. You got people like in the mafia. John Gotti believed so much so in what he did till it led to jails, institutions, or death.
That's right.
Okay, so when it comes to relationships and what you're talking about, I'm saying something that when you have a sugar baby, sugar daddy relationship, or any relationship, and your opinion costs you the relationship, it's not always a bad thing. That's what my thing is. Because every other it turns out bad, but that's not. I said, if I leave, because my opinion was so strong that you was so fucked up you couldn't see, and I benefited, right? Then it wasn't bad for me.
Yeah. But guess what? It hurt.
I ain't saying that hurt.
You know, that's what we're talking about. And how you prevent. The man lost his life. He got a wife and kids at home. Now, watch this. I'm going to go reverse. In the same vein, you have an MSNBC. And mind you, folks, we're leaving names out because we ain't being political. We're talking about the relevancy in opinions when it costs you something and relation to even relationships. So I want to keep that top of mind. And by the way, please subscribe. Like us. I'm not getting away from that. We need y'all. Follow us on all platforms, YouTube. Subscribe. Okay. Now, let me go back to it. Because it's the reverse.
Yeah.
There was an MSNBC anchor yesterday.
Yes.
There was an NBC anchor.
Uh-huh.
And the NBC anchor gave his opinion about why he believed the individual lost his life for what he stood for. Let me put it in perspective. This individual who lost his life believed in, hatred kind of thing, conversations. It's been known, LGBTQ, but he stood up again. He stood what he stood for. I ain't mad at that. It's his opinion. Cool. Right? Lost his life for it. The MSNBC anchor said one thing. He said, you know what he said? He said, something on the lines of, because I don't have it right in front of me, so I'm going to say something he said something on the lines of, when you spew hatred and things happen from what you believe in, that's what can happen, meaning you can lose your life. That's what he said. He ain't lie.
True statement.
He ain't lie.
True statement.
And guess what happened? MSNBC fired him. They fired the man. He lost his job based off of his opinion that was in correlation to why he believed the individual died, who we all know died for his opinion, holding his truth.
So the motherfucker that owned MSNBC needs to die.
Ooh, that's strong.
Yeah, I said that.
Why?
What's this?
That's crazy.
You fired an innocent guy based on how his opinion that it wasn't even biased. He's just saying, hey man, when you do shit like that, that's some shit that can happen.
Now,
if you drink and drive, your ass can go to jail for DUI.
Yeah.
If you kill somebody, you can go to jail for murder.
That's right.
So why would you fire me? Because I say, if you put yourself out there like that, this can happen.
That's what happened. And you know what's sad is, again, they make it political. I don't want to go political. Here's what I'm making, the point I'm making. Your opinions can cost you if you don't get help. Now watch this one thing. Here's what I'll leave this conversation with, and we're going to do a sweet and sour. What I'll leave it with is this. In every scenario, your relationship, your business relationship, whatever it is, think about the consequence. Think about what it is you want to lose or you're willing to lose as a result of your opinion.
But wait, hold up, cause I'm flipping that shit over. I keep saying it's not a battle. What am I willing to gain? Because I say my opinion matters to me so much so that fucking with you might not be the right I should go.
No doubt. I mean, that's glass half full, half empty. That's the whole. And you're right. You're right. Yeah, we're both saying exactly the same thing. The same thing. It's like, at what cost are you willing to pay, or would you? In other words, what are you willing to pay for what you're gonna gain?
Yes,
that's right.
Yes.
Because either way, you're gonna pay something. It's gonna cost you.
If I want the Benz, I'm gonna put the money.
That's
I'm
right.
gaining what I want.
If I wanted a Honda and I got Honda money, right? But then I want a Benz and I still got Honda money. That's gonna be hard. What am I willing to do to pay for what I'm willing to get? You're gonna lose something to gain something.
Yeah.
Fantasia said it best.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta lose to win again.
That's it.
Hey, we love y'all, but
wait a minute.
Sweet and sour. Go ahead.
My mama always said this to me.
Go ahead.
Son, you can't have champagne taste with beer money.
You ain't never lied.
So,
hey, you hear that?
You're sweet and sour.
Sweet and sour. All right. We talking about your opinion. So, is it sweet or is it sour for your significant other to be pissed with you of your opinion based off of her decision or opinions that caused a reaction out of you? You understand the question?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So, for me, if I'm triggered based on an opinion of someone else, then first thing I'm gonna tell you, and this is something I have to start doing, or I have been practicing anyway. Do I love this person? Okay. Because if I say I love this person, understand they're not like me. All right. I understand their expectations are not mine. My shit could be way up here, and theirs could be way down here. So, to answer the question, is it sweet or is it sour? I think it's sweet for a male or female to have an opinion in any kind of relationship that they stand by and believe by.
Yeah, now I agree with that, but let me say it this way. Well, first of all, fans and followers, sweet or sour, and for our new followers, subscribe, like, tell your people, come on, holler at us, get up, get us up there. All right. Sweet or sour, what we're talking about. Sweet, if you rock with it, you believe in it. Sour, it ain't true. It's horrible. Okay. What we're talking about is it sweet or is it sour that I have an opinion based off of your actions or your opinions and beliefs, and because I don't agree with it, you piss with me or what have you because of my opinion. Based off of your attitude, I think it's sour. Why? If you gave your opinion...
Hold up. You explain the whole motherfucking...
That's why I was asking, did you get it? Because that's what I was trying to convey. So let me say it again.
No. I still said sweet.
You still said sweet?
Yes.
Okay, got you. So yeah, I because one of the things that typically happens, especially in relationships, is I come to you with a problem, right? And then when I come to you with a problem, that's when you want to say, well, you do it too. Or that's when you want to say, well,
I do this shit all the time.
Yeah, you know,
I do.
Hey, man,
My
that's sour as shit, man. I'm like, come on,
no,
man.
Sweet. It's sweet. It's called justification.
Hey, we rock with y'all. Y'all heard it from us. And that's the differences of opinions. He said sweet, I said sour, and that's still my boy. I love this dude.
I love him
and
to
man,
death.
We good. So, hey, look, another episode. We love y'all. Again, subscribe, tell a neighbor, tell a friend. Make sure you like us, follow us.
That's it.
Subscribe to us, comment. Yes. Man, we love y'all. Call us. We got a phone line.
1-855
Ask Daddy. Listen, we love y'all. This has been real. It's Sugar Daddies. Real talk.
Real connections.
See you next time.